Hello everyone, welcome to QuintEdge. This is CA FRM Yerjan. In this video, we are going to discuss, is ACCA difficult? If you are pursuing ACCA or if you are about to pursue ACCA, the question that you would have already asked yourself is, should I go for CA? Should I go for any other professional course? Or should I go for ACCA? So is ACCA difficult or not is one of the major factors to decide which course to pursue. So difficulty is always relative. What could be very easy for someone could be really difficult for newbie, right? So we are going to compare vastness of CA syllabus with ACCA program, flexibility or lack thereof versus ACCA program, the global curriculum of ACCA program versus the Indian curriculum of Chartered Accountancy program. So let's get started.
Okay, so hello students, welcome to QuintEdge. So in this particular video, we are going to talk about, is ACCA difficult? Okay, this is an honest opinion of an ACCA affiliate. Alright, so at the very start of this video, I would disclose you that ACCA is nothing but subjective. The difficulty in ACCA is subjective. Okay, how? So if you are someone who is comparing ACCA with BCom or BBA, then yes, my friend, ACCA is difficult as compared to BCom and BBA. But if you are comparing ACCA with CA India, Chartered Accountant India, then ACCA is comparatively less difficult than the CA in India. Okay, see, the curriculum in both these professional degrees are almost same, but the exam structure is such that it makes ACCA less difficult as compared to CA. Okay, so in order to understand the level of difficulty in ACCA, in this video I am going to talk about three things. Okay, first of all, I am going to talk about the difficulties that are faced by students generally while pursuing ACCA. Okay, the general difficulties in ACCA. Okay, then I will be talking about the things that make ACCA less difficult, the things which will reduce the difficulty in ACCA. Okay, and at the last, I am going to talk about the things that you need to do so that ACCA becomes less difficult for you particularly. What are the things that you can do? Okay, so let us start. Let us start with the difficulties that are generally present for all the ACCA students. Okay, so the first and the foremost difficulty is the extensive syllabus. ACCA's syllabus is vast. Okay, there are 13 papers that you have to clear in order to become an ACCA member. Okay, these papers are divided into three different levels. The first level is the knowledge level. Then we have the skilled level, and then we have the professional level. Okay, let us start discussing about the knowledge level. So knowledge level is basically kind of an introduction to ACCA. All the three subjects that are there in the knowledge level are basic subjects. Okay, business and technology, as the name suggests, it is going to talk about the business and technology, and it is kind of a theory subject. Okay, then we have management accounting and financial accounting. This is kind of an introduction to costing and accounting. Okay, these are the passing ratios in all these three subjects. Okay, you can see that these subjects are very easy and the passing ratio can go as high as 85%. So the difficulty level in knowledge level is quite low. Then we are going to talk about the skilled level. Okay, here in skill level we have 6 subjects. Out of these 6 subjects, the 2 subjects, the performance management and the financial reporting, these 2 subjects are nothing but the advanced version of what we studied in the knowledge level. Okay, performance management is an advanced version of management accounting, and financial reporting is an advanced version of financial accounting. Okay, rest 4 subjects are the introductions, like you are going to meet the corporate and business law for the first time. Okay, taxation is going to be something new for you, as well as the audit and assurance, financial management. All these 4 subjects are going to be something new for you. Okay, and the difficulty in the skilled level is quite higher as compared to the knowledge level. So here you can see that the passing ratio over here in some subjects is pretty high. We can see it in law it is 78%, which is good, but in other subject it can go down as far as, like in audit it is 41 percentage, right? So the difficulty level is slightly increased in the skilled level. Okay, and now at the professional level you are supposed to give 4 papers. Okay, out of these 4 papers, 2 papers are fixed. You don't have any options for these 2 papers. You have to clear strategic business reporting and strategic business leader. Now for the remaining 2 papers, you have to select from 4 papers. Okay, so that is the passing ratio for these 2 papers, which is pretty good. Okay, now from these 4 papers we have to select at least 2 papers. Okay, and these are the passing ratios for these papers. All right, so advanced financial management, advanced audit and assurance, advanced taxation, advanced performance management, all these 4 subjects are nothing but the advanced versions of what we studied in the skilled level. Okay, so here the passing ratio can go down as far as 34 percentage. Okay, so the syllabus of ACCA is such that it becomes a little bit difficult to crack. Okay, the overall passing ratio in ACCA is 43 percentage, right? So out of 100 people taking admission in ACCA, only 43 people are able to become an ACCA member, right? Also, the difficulty becomes slightly subjective for you if you are, like slightly higher for you if you are new to commerce. If you are someone from other background, like maybe science or maybe arts, right? And if you are studying these subjects for the first time, if you are not introduced to the accounting anywhere else, then it is going to be slightly difficult for you as compared to the people who have relevant degrees, right? Let us say graduation, let us say they have cleared their inter CA, right? Or maybe some of them are chartered accountants. For them, ACCA is slightly less difficult as compared to the people who are new to commerce. Okay, now let us talk about the things that make ACCA less difficult. The biggest benefit of ACCA exams is the flexibility of the exam. Okay, in knowledge level you can give your paper whenever you want. So out of those 3 subjects, if you want to give an exam tomorrow, okay, and if you decide to give the exam today, still you can give an exam tomorrow. Okay, in skilled level and professional level, ACCA is conducting exam every quarter. Okay, and in those exams, every quarter you can give as many papers as you want, 1 2 3, it's up to you. Okay, and let us say you gave 3 papers in a single attempt and you were able to clear 2 papers but you failed in one paper. then those two papers are clear for you. You don't have to give them again. Okay, once a paper is cleared, it is over. Okay, if you talk about CA, if you give 3 papers in a single group, okay, if you fail in a single paper, if you score less than 40 in a single paper, you have to give the whole group again, unless you have scored some exemption more than 60. Okay, you have to give all the 3 papers together again, right? So that is the benefit of ACCA. Okay, that makes ACCA less difficult. Okay, the second biggest thing which makes ACCA less difficult is the computer based exams. Okay, you don't have to write your exams in paper. You are going to give your exam on computers. Okay, this system is developed in order to enhance your computer skills. You have to learn Excel. Okay, you have to learn how to write answers in MS Word. Okay, these computer based exams are going to provide you tools through which you can do better presentation of your answers, through which you can do better calculations. Just think about it. How many times students have made silly mistakes while calculating answers on their calculators, right? And what do you think? Who will be able to present their answers better? One who is writing on a paper or one who is writing in MS Word, right? And it makes the job of a paper checker easy, right? Think about it. If a student has made a silly mistake in some minor calculation, his whole answer will be different. Now it becomes difficult for the paper checker to find out where is the mistake. But if you are presenting your answer in Excel files, it becomes very easy for the paper checker as well. Okay. Now let us talk about the resources provided by ACCA. ACCA is providing you Study Hub, is providing you CBE practice platform. You can practice the computer based exam, that how the exam environment is going to be there. Okay, you can go through all the technical articles that are provided by the ACCA. Okay, now we are going to talk about the things which you need to do in order to make ACCA less difficult for yourself. Okay, the difficulty is in your control. If you are able to do certain things, then ACCA is difficult, but it will become manageable for you. Okay, I always tell everybody that ACCA is difficult, but it is manageable. How can we manage? So first of all, you need to avoid all the distractions. Okay, there are lots of distractions in students' life. Friends, family functions, parties, right? But the biggest distraction for your life is your social media apps. You have to quit social media right now. Okay, it is consuming your brain, it is consuming your time, it is consuming your sleep, right? We need all these 3 in order to tackle the exams. Okay, second thing that you can do is develop a structured study plan. You have to find out the best mix for yourself between the theory and the practical subjects, right? You have to find out at what time of the day are you able to read the theory, right? Some people are some people want to read the theory in the early morning, some people want to read the theory in the late night. You have to find out what is the best mix for you of the theory and the practical subjects, right? You have to find out the best mix of studying the new concept and revising and practicing the things that you have learned, right? You cannot see, if you are studying for 10 hours a day, you cannot just go on learning new concepts for all those 10 hours. Your brain has a capacity, right? You cannot eat for 24/7 hours. You cannot eat for 24/7. You cannot exercise 24/7. So you can't study for 24/7. You need to make up a plan. Okay. So you are going to study for 6 hours, and for the remaining 4 hours I'm going to do the revisions, I'm going to do the practice. Okay. If we talk about the revisions and the practice in detail, the lectures that you are watching, maybe let us say you are for a particular subject you have the lectures of, let us say, for 50 to 70 hours. Okay. Once you have completed your lectures, that is just 25 to 30% of your job done. Okay. For the remaining 70 to 75% you have to self study, right? Students, like, they watch the lectures for once and they think that their job is done. Now they'll do the revision for once and they'll give the paper. It's not like that. That is just the 25 to 30% of your work. Okay. You have to revise, you have to practice at least 3 to 4 times like 3 to 4 times before giving the exam. Okay. This is how you are going to make ACCA less difficult for you. Okay. So at the end, again I would say ACCA is difficult, but it is manageable, right? Plan accordingly. Okay. So wish you a very best of luck from all of us. Thank you very much.